My
All
guys.
right, all right.
What's the word, bro?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Oh, man, we joined by one of my guys today, man. This one of the ones right here, man. Enjoyed a 5-year career right here with your Pittsburgh Steelers during that beautiful killer B time frame, might I add, man, 2015 to 2019 seasons. But more importantly, man, this dude was a one-time fullback blocking for arguably the best back during that span as well, and a straight up special teams demon. I'm talking about the one and only Mr. 4-5, Roosevelt Nix. My
My brother,
dog.
man.
My dog,
Appreciate
man.
you, bro. Appreciate you for having me, man. I love what y'all doing here. I had to come on and show you some love, my brother.
Nah, man, like I said, definitely appreciate you. Every time I see you, you either on somebody's island or making an appearance somewhere. I'm like, bro, you big time. I want to be like you when I grow up, man.
No,
That's all I'm
man.
saying. I want to
Nah.
be like you when I grow up, bro. Okay?
Oh, no, man. You got to figure it out, man. You got the beautiful wife, the beautiful family, bro. You always been an inspiration, man. Always,
No,
bro.
all love, man. And you already know, man. The folks say hello as well, man. But
For sure.
let's hop into this thing, man.
Let's
What
do it.
have you been up to since football? I mean, we see some of these guys, they go out, start podcasts, some of these guys get into coaching. But with you, man, it's
Yeah.
been a little bit more quiet in terms of, from a public standpoint. So what have you just been up to, man?
Man, you know me most, man. You know I'm a low key guy, man. So I try to stay out the way. But man, since I've been done, honestly, bro, I just been really, just enjoying the fruits of my labor and the time that
Mm-hmm.
I put in the league. Been doing a lot of mental health.
No, big
Just
facts,
kind of
big facts.
yeah,
Well,
just
hey,
working
look, you
on
one of the
you.
dudes I done leaned on. You already know. Heck
I
yeah.
already know, brother. So our time in the league was something special, but we got to take care of ourselves outside of it to, make sure we still have an identity and we can still and maintain and go through this thing called life, So,
Mm-hmm.
I just been taking care of the family, man, and just really just, you know, one day at a time, brother, one day at a time. But definitely been working on the mental health, staying in shape, trying to just, better myself every day, man,
Hey,
every
dog,
day.
big facts. Hey, look, and I be peeping you on your check-in. I'm like, all right, yeah, yeah, he's still fit. He's still abbed up. I see you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I had to lose a couple
Hey,
little
look,
pounds, man. I had to
just
get
cause
that
we
fullback
ain't,
off me.
yeah, just cause we retired don't mean we gotta look old, bro. So yeah, shout out to you
Nah,
on that, man. Heck yeah.
man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for noticing, man.
No,
For
without
real.
a doubt, man. Now, we obviously recently hired Arthur Smith, man, big offensive coordinator,
Yep,
but more importantly,
yep,
man, big believer in running that ball and the
yep,
old school smash mouth, get a fullback back out there. And
yep,
of
yep.
course, when we talking fullback, we say, man, you got these new age fullbacks. You know the ones that look pretty in 7-on-7. They want to run around,
Hmm.
catch routes, and all that other stuff. But then you got what we call fullbacks. You feel me?
Right, right,
And,
right.
and, and of course, I said, man, I happen to know the guy. I happen to know a guy. Okay. I said, so since you are a dude, man, that did have to, transition, you started out on defense, but then also made
Yep.
that switch to fullback. Just talk a little bit about your transition from defense to fullback and the mindset once you played fullback and how it was a change of being the hunter versus being the hunted.
For sure, man. I played defense my whole life. I played D line in college. I played D line in high school. I was, in college, I was All American. 4 time. One time Defensive Player of the Year. I got many awards at defense, and honestly, bro, the fullback thing kind of just fell into my lap, man. I wanted to play football so bad. I wanted to play professional football so bad that I was willing to do anything, man. And transitioning to offense was just one of those things that I was going to have to do. They was
Mm.
calling me too little to play defense. And really what it was, bro, was when I got cut on Hard Knocks. That was my first time ever playing fullback. I've never seen an offensive playbook, never read
Oh,
offense,
yeah.
never did anything like that. I went to Atlanta, right out of college, first time playing offense. And bro, it was like a whole nother language, bro.
Hey, look, I could
Like
only imagine what an offensive
you
play
know,
sounds like compared to a
yeah,
defensive play, bro.
I
Oh
got
my
Matt Ryan and
god.
Julio. I got Matt Ryan and Julio in the meeting room. I'm over here trying to learn about protections and stuff, man. So it just really was it was tough, man. But I wanted to, it really took me to get cut and then to go home and realize like, man, I want to play football, and I'm willing to do whatever I can to get on that field. And you know, I I originally went to Pittsburgh as a linebacker. They
Oh
tried
no,
me out
I
as a
remember, bro.
linebacker.
Hey, look, we got
Yep,
there the same
yep,
time. Heck yeah.
yep, yep. So I went there to play linebacker, and then probably like maybe a week or two before rookie mini camp, Coach Tomlin pulled me to the side one day randomly.
Shout out
Was
to
like, man,
Coach T.
he said, I want to see you at that fullback spot. I heard you used to do that. And in my head, I'm like, damn, man, here we go again. I'm finna go to the crib.
Bro said I
I'm on
just
my
got
way.
here.
Yeah, it's like they try and boot me off. But little do we know, I mean, at the time, the beautiful mind of Coach T. But
Mm-hmm.
had I even played linebacker, chances are I probably wouldn't even made a team. You know what I mean? We had Shazier, we had James, we had you, we had Benny.
No,
You know
we
what
was
I
deep
mean?
that
So
year.
we had,
Yeah.
TG. We had mad special teamers that was
Mm-hmm.
linebackers, Sean Spence. And, Coach T one day told me, like, straight up, he was like, man, I think you might got a better chance making this team at fullback. And, honestly, bro, it really started off as something small. And it really just grew, and it continued to grow. I've always been athletic. I've always been able to catch and run and have speed. And, all of that was really, it really wasn't. And I have been training. I've been
Mm-hmm.
training as an athlete rather than a defensive lineman. So catching the ball and all that was second nature to me. So hands was natural.
Hey, time. Don't be trying to act like you just be catching everything. I heard how you just
Come
said that.
on.
Hey, bro, that's
Bro,
crazy. Hey,
you seen
Deke,
that.
Deke, he catch
I
one.
really, I
Deke, he
really,
catch a
and I didn't even
touchdown,
know.
and he
And
talking crazy.
He can't
Yeah, we
even
saw
say a
that one.
word.
We
He
saw
can't
that
even
one against
say
the
a
Ravens.
word. Yeah.
He done caught him a
But you
touchdown, which was fire, and now he over here like, I had hands this whole time. I'm like, bro, that's
come
crazy.
on, bro.
All right, I love
You
it. Hey,
know my
you
hands
know
at
I love it,
practice.
bro. You know I love it.
I don't
Most,
remember him
they should have
dropping
been
any.
Oh
passing
no,
me
no,
the ball,
he
bro.
ain't gonna drop it. He ain't gonna drop it. He ain't gonna drop it. Let's go. Let's go. He
D,
ain't gonna
don't
drop
do
the
me
money.
like that,
No, he
D.
ain't gonna do
D,
that.
don't do me like that. D, don't do me like
That's what
that.
I mean.
I ain't
I don't
dropping
remember.
nothing, baby.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember
Uh-uh.
any of them.
Nah, I ain't dropping it, baby.
Let's go.
But no, man. So and then honestly, transitioning to fullback, bro. Like it was low key easier. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like it was. I'm used to 300 pounds. A double team. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like 600 pounds every play. And when I switched over to fullback, man, it was like, excuse me, it was like I had 240 every
Look,
5-6
you
plays
you
that I was
hitting one
going
of
against.
us. That's crazy.
You feel me? So I'm like, oh, this a little bit lighter, and we moving around, so I can learn how to, you know what I mean? Catch, not catch, absorb some of that, some of that initial contact. And man, it was just, they took their time with me. Coach T took his time with me, and they had grace with the fullback, and we really grew that thing out. It was a special time for me to be in the Berg. It combined that with my special teams abilities, man. It was a position that we definitely grew out, and I'm appreciative of it, man. I really am. You know what I mean? I
Shoot,
really
we
am. And
was
I'm super
appreciative.
excited
Hey,
to.
we were appreciative of it as well. You know that.
Absolutely. And so I love the fact that there's rumors and talks about, we going back to the old school running. We got the new guy in here and he's gonna do his thing. So I'm excited to see, man. I'm excited to see. I think we got some good things in the bucket.
Now, speaking of your time in the Berg, you were here for a minute with Mason Rudolph. What did
Yeah,
you?
Mace.
Yeah, what did you think of those last 4 games for this last season and his performance? And what do you think about his prospects here going forward? You think we're going to re-sign him? If we did re-sign him, like, how would you divvy up the quarterback room? Would you give him an edge over Pickett, or would you have a little bit more of a bias towards Pickett because he was the first-round pick not too long ago? Yeah, just what's your take on Mason and the quarterback situation going in this offseason?
Man, most, we've met several times, but most, you know me, I can't really, I'll never fake the funk. Like I know exactly
Facts.
what's going
Facts.
on, and I'll never, take away anybody's abilities or nothing like that. But I play with Mason, and being the fullback, um, being a fullback and being the third running back in the line, I usually caught my ball protection and my hands off, my all that stuff. Me and Mason was usually, I was usually one going with him. So we do have a relationship, and I was super proud to see him, putting on for the team. I have no idea what they're going to do with the quarterback room, man. I think that that is a position that we do need to solidify
Facts.
as a team.
Yo.
I'm not sure which way to go. I like I like them all. I like Kenny. I like Mason. And just like with the game, I think just like in any other position, if somebody's balling out, man, it's next man up. You know what I mean? So
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure that I have an answer on who should be starting, who should we bring in, or who should we be paying, or anything like that. I more so want to see how Kenny responds. We
Yeah,
got a
that's
whole
what we're
nother
saying.
training camp. We got a whole nother season ahead of us, and I think just like a rookie football, that's tough for anybody. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
it was tough for Mason when he first got there, and he went through the blender as well.
Hey,
I
it's
think he even
real.
got his helmet knocked off or something. You
Say,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he don't went to sleep for it. You
Hey,
feel me?
bro,
So
it get
like,
real out there. You know what it is.
yeah. So I'm just like, I really just I hope that battle is healthy. I hope that those guys is helping each other, and I hope that we do solidify that position up in some way, shape, or form this year, and just get a little bit more consistency. That's
Yo.
what I would like to see. Just a little bit more consistency. I think they're both able to play in the National Football League. I think they're both phenomenal quarterbacks. But I just, looking for a little bit more consistency from the computer room. I mean, from the, quarterback room.
Scale of 1 to 10, how surprised were you though of Mason's performance in those last 4 games? How he showed out like that?
Man, Mason's been there long enough and been through the fire long enough to realize what being in the playoff means and what Steelers football means in
He knows that
playoffs.
Steeler way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't. So I 1 to 10. I just love the fact that we made it. Obviously we could always be better. You know what I'm saying? We could always do more. But I think that I'll probably give Mason like a 8. You know what I mean? Like shit. You know what I mean? We got to the offs. He did what he could
They
do.
just forgot about. We had
That's
him
what
buried
I'm
on the
saying.
depth
It's crazy,
chart,
bro.
and
You know what I mean?
Mitch has
Mason
his
been
3
Mason
games.
been
We got
through
to
a
bench
lot.
him, and yeah, he comes in and balls out. Like I don't think anyone had those
Hey,
expectations.
look, when you
for him.
talk about
It's
adversity,
crazy.
he has definitely checked off all them boxes. Like, all right,
Man,
anything
I
you
ain't
looking
never
for, he didn't went through it, man.
Man, anybody that got their helmet snatched off them been through it.
Nah. Big facts, bro. Big facts. It's real. It's real, man. Dude, so man, let's get into this thing even more so, man. Now, I'm gonna
What's up?
hop
Talk
back
to
a
me.
little bit, man. Now, you coming out of high school, big time athlete, man. Obviously, player of the year, all that good stuff. Deke, you gonna like this? He was so big time. He played in the Big 33 Classic. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is the who's who of All-Star games in Ohio. Okay, I'm talking LeVar Arrington then played in it. Bob Sanders then played in it. You know the boy Micah Hyde. That's one of my cats right there. But more importantly, your boy Big Ben. Benjamin Roethlisberger played
Yeah.
in this game as well.
Mhm.
Just talk a little bit about your recruitment and ultimately what landed you at Kent State. Got one of your homies up here too, little we call him Mighty Mouse, or excuse me, Mouse as well, man.
Oh, Ron.
Yeah, Rod Dollar
Yeah,
rocking with us,
yeah,
bro.
that's what
He's a podcast celebrity.
Yeah, he rock with us
He's
heavy,
famous.
man.
we went to he actually went to high school with me.
That's what he was saying, bro. He said y'all had Oklahoma
Yep.
action and stuff, bro. Yeah,
And we actually played Little League together as
bro,
well.
that's crazy. That is
me
crazy.
and Mouse, we call him Mouse. You know what I'm
Aight.
saying? We call him Mouse. Mouse is one of the firest running backs from the city ever.
Talk
Wow.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
talk that talk.
Ever. I
Let's
gotta
go.
show Mouse love. Mouse wore 5. You know what I'm saying? That was my boy. His daddy used to, used to do the little workouts and stuff. Like
Okay.
his dad was one of the first people that I seen like working their kids out. You know what I
Bro,
mean? Like,
respect.
like we got to work. Like I'm like, damn, like
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
But so it's all love between Mouse, man, for real.
Shout out, bro.
We done had real life conversations, football conversations. Like it's nothing but love. But back to the high school thing, man. The Big 33 thing. Like my high school wasn't good. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
wasn't really good at all. And even with Mouse and stuff like that, we just never could put it together. And it kind of goes into the story of like me and how I play football, bro. Just just a real humble football player that never was on a winning team until Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
even in high school, like I was a backup for the Big 33, truth be told. I was an alternate.
Mm.
And they called me, and of course I took it because we was playing PA. So I was like, yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
look, you ain't ducking no smoke. I know that.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
he ain't ducking
absolutely.
nothing.
So what an amazing experience that was. And Kent State, I ended up at Kent, truth be told, because Kent, I'll never forget him, Coach Ackerman. He still may be in the NFL somewhere coaching. I know he was for a minute, but that Kent was the first team to come pull me out of class,
Swear,
say,
let's
hey,
go.
we're gonna go watch your highlight tape real quick, and we just wanted to let you know we in the building. I'm like,
No,
all right,
that's
cool.
major,
You
bro.
remember, you know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
then,
look, they was my first offer, so I'm with you, bro. I'm like, bro, I love
no,
Kent State.
yeah, no,
Absolutely.
no lie, no lie, Most. 35, 40 minutes later, coach come back to my room, pull me out the class again. Like, we want to offer you.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna
hard,
send
bro. That's
we're gonna
hard.
send you we're gonna send you the official letter here in a little bit, but I just watched your tape. We want to offer you. We want to, and then obviously once they started offering, I still had the year to play. So I did never commit, but as the year went on, we got a couple more MAC schools and stuff, but Kent was in the building every week. They was bringing new coaches every week. They was talking to my coaches. And I went on a visit there, and they treated me like the man. You know what I mean? They treated me like the man when I got there, and it was far enough away from Columbus that it was close. If that makes sense.
Oh no, I get
About
exactly what you're saying. Heck
two
yeah.
and a half hours away. I'm still in the Midwest. I get to play D line. They told me I get to wear 5. You
You
know
was
what I'm
out there
saying?
with the
So
single digit going
yeah,
crazy.
so
Yeah.
so they kept their word, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of guy that's gonna keep my word. So if I tell you I'm gonna come, I'm committed, then that's just what it is. You know what I
Respect.
mean? So
Respect.
uh, that happened, and that was all she wrote, man. It was a beautiful opportunity. We ended up going to the MAC championship and losing, but the story was written from there, man. So, I was labeled a MAC guy off my size. I
Yeah.
played with that chip. We got to play Bama. We got to play the big schools, and I always
Mm-hmm.
showed out. So, it was what it was. I feel like sometimes, even going there and then meeting James and having the same agent for a while, and
Yeah.
it just all kind of was like how it was supposed to
It just meant
go.
to be. Heck yeah.
God had his hand on me. You know what I'm saying? He had me walking in the light. So
No,
I didn't
absolutely,
really I
bro.
didn't really think twice about it. I just was like, yo, if we go here, anywhere I go, I'm gonna dominate. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna just uh, make sure that they know that I'm the big fish in this pond. You know what I mean?
Yeah, heck yeah, bro. Hey, look, and that confidence
So
don't never change either, bro. I love it.
no, no, that's how I played it, bro. Even I played fullback, man. I never got, people showed me love. You know what I'm saying? But man, that fullback job is a
Yeah.
humbling job. You know what I'm saying? Like
Seriously, bro.
you don't not everybody, and everybody gonna show you love for the 100-yard games and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. You gotta know that you bring something to the table, and
Yeah.
that it's an important piece of the puzzle.
No, without a doubt, man. This is crazy too, man. As I think back to like the whole Kent State dynamic, you being there, and then just how many either Pittsburgh Steelers or dudes that crossed over with you in that time frame. Dree, like I said, I was on a
Tree,
dude about to go there, man. We talked
yeah,
Debo, Edelman. I'm like, bro, this is just crazy, man. Shout out to Kent
yeah,
State though, man. Shout out to
yeah.
Kent State.
Kent definitely got some guys.
Yeah.
Definitely got some names in there. Antonio Gates went to
Yeah, then you
Kent.
start talking
So
Cribs, Usama, all them
Jack
dudes.
Lambert, right?
Cribs,
Back in the
Yeah,
day.
seriously,
Cribs,
bro.
Usama, Lambert,
Yeah,
Debo, Dree. We had,
I got
Brian
some dudes
Winters,
from there,
Josh
bro.
Klein,
Yeah,
Edelman. We got some guys,
yeah.
Not none of it's late, but it's on the way. I feel like, hopefully they can turn the program around.
Nah, respect on that, bro. Now, coming out of Kent State, though, I mean, let's talk about it,
Yep,
right? You go in there, I mean, you
yep,
the player of the year, defensive player of the
yep,
year, rookie of the year, all MAC
yep.
every single year. I mean, you hooping. Talk to us about this
Yeah,
NFL
man.
draft story, man. What was going on? What led to it? And then how did draft night play out for you, man?
So, obviously I can't remember what that form is that you obviously
Oh,
you
yeah,
fill
yeah. The
out to
sign
see
yeah.
what your estimated draft pick.
Uh-huh.
Or so mine came back, said you probably ain't getting drafted, champ. Like, so it really was what it was, man. And I ended up going to Atlanta on a free agent deal as a fullback. Like I said, that's when they was shooting Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up going to Atlanta. Like first time ever, literally the first time I ever heard an offensive play was like day one of like rookie mini camp. You feel me? So I was like, all I got is special teams at this point because I don't know what the quarterback is saying. You feel me? So
It
like,
don't even
I don't really,
sound like it makes
yeah,
sense when I hear offensive call. I'm like,
nah,
bro, I don't speak that language. I speak CME 33. I speak 22. I
man,
speak
I'm
that.
telling you,
Yeah.
they got protections. They got, bro. I never once, like, most I can't lie to you. I had no idea. I didn't even know how to study the playbook. Like, I was writing stuff down on a note card, and I had no. I look back now, it would have helped me no bit. All the stuff that I
Bro
was
said, I don't
writing.
write it out of what I'm writing about, bro.
Bro, I was trying to figure it out because I wanted to play so bad. I remember calling my agent like, "Man, this ain't gonna work, bro. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing out here. Like, I literally running the wrong way on plays and
No,
stuff. Like,
oh no.
they doing checks. So, truth be told, man, I
Head
got
spinning.
cut.
Head
I was the
spinning.
first. Yeah, I was the first one gone on Hard Knocks. You feel me? But like. I always knew, man. I always had faith that like if I went and played offense first, that I'd be able to, turn this thing around and maybe get a chance to play defense. So with that being said, I ended up getting cut on Hard Knocks. It was like right before I didn't ever got to play in a preseason game or anything, honestly. I went home, bro. I ended up being a substitute teacher for the year back at my old high school, and then randomly got a call that next year, right after the Steelers had lost to the Ravens. Randomly got a call, hey, do you want to try out for at linebacker? And I'm like, hell yeah, I've been working out, I've been doing all this stuff. Like, yeah, I'm trying to go. Like, let's do it. Man, you know, that was all she wrote, bro. I was like, ain't no way this is getting away from me. I knew that I would pass the athletic athlete test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a factor of like being in shape. It was just more so of just having an opportunity. And I took the opportunity. And then when, like I said, Coach Tomlin came up to me a couple of weeks after that and was like, hey, I want to try you at line. I was like, oh, man. I've been at fullback. So and that's all she wrote, bro, honestly.
Yeah, what was your reaction to that? Because that's how you got cut with the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget it. It was when we had the pool table in the locker room. I was just literally, I'm a rookie, so like I'm low key walking around looking scary.
So I
You
said
know
they
what
got
I
the
mean?
pool table in that joint. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm walking around looking scary and stuff, and like Coach Tomlin was like, he just flat out just came. He ain't really scared to come talk to nobody, so he just flat out came and told me like, I want to see you at this fullback position type. And I'm like, I ain't gonna tell him no. I just like, all right. In my head, I'm thinking.
So he
in
pissed.
my head, I'm thinking like, damn, I'm on the way out. Here we go again. Like, why he want to see me at fullback? I ain't never even played fullback. We already got a fullback. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Will J.
Oh yeah,
You know
Willie
what I mean?
Johnson, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. So
good
I'm
yeah.
like,
competition.
man,
Shout out to Will, yeah.
teams don't even have two fullbacks. So why he trying to train me? I'm just like, it's here we go again. You know what I'm saying? And I made up my mind that very moment in our locker room. I was like, you know what? I was like, F it, man. This is what we gonna do. We was gonna do it like this. Um, switched my number to 45, and that was it.
Let's
That was
go.
it.
Let's
When did
go.
you feel like you actually had a chance to make the team as the fullback? Or when did you feel like you really got the hang of it?
I really feel like things started turning for me in training camp when we got to put the pads on. Like, mini camp, OTAs and stuff. There really wasn't much of a fullback. We ain't hitting. So there really isn't too much other than learning the position and
Did you
learning the
did you say
scheme.
your OTAs was chill? Is that what you just said? It sounded like you just said that. Is that what you said? Was you
Yeah,
chilling?
yeah,
Boy, that's crazy. Nah, respect. You
you
earned
know,
it though. Cause yeah,
come on,
you in
I'm
car
talking
crashes
about,
every day, bro. Yeah.
yeah, like the fullback, man, it comes with its days, right? Like
Hey,
inside
seriously,
run
bro.
days and
Yeah.
full pad days. Those days,
That's a
those
tough
is the
day.
days.
That's a
But
tough day.
you
Yeah.
gotta also remember, the first 4 or 5 days of install an offensive playbook is all route stuff,
Mm,
pass pro and stuff. So,
yeah.
there is some time to chill, especially when they ain't passing you the rock. So it really wasn't an issue like trying to learn it. Like I said, that's where I say, they had some grace with me.
Yeah.
They took their time because there really wasn't at that time much of a two-back system in Pittsburgh. You know, we used to run the same for my first year or two. We used to run the same plays when I was in the game. You know, back to back to back. Like everybody knew what was going on.
Big facts, bro. Big facts.
So, you know, when he told me, I was just like, you know, this is how we gonna make the team. This is what we got to do. So when I got to training camp, you know, everything. I started just making noise here, building a relationship with the special teams coach Danny Smith, and then my rookie year in Pittsburgh is the year we played in the Hall of Fame game. So I knew that we have 5 opportunities rather than 4. And for me, I was like, that's perfect. Like it's more time than I get to do what I do. And I ended up like my only goal was to make a tackle in every preseason game.
Bro, that's
special
fire.
teams.
That is fire.
And I did.
I'm about to say, you did your thing, bro. Stop playing. You doing your thing out there.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I did. And then I'll never forget, man, Lawrence Timmons came up to me one day after practice.
Shout out to Law Dog.
During training camp. Law Dog came up to me, and he was like, bro, you going to make this team. And that gave me the boost of inspiration to be like, keep going. You know what I mean? And I was, during training camp, my rookie year, I was like shadowing like the greats, like James, like Harrison, like doing like little stuff in the weight room he was doing, following Pouncey around in the training room, working on my body.
Goons, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
so like
go.
I was really taking my time learning the right way to be a professional, completely opposite of what was going on in Atlanta for me. So with that being said, man, we had a long training camp that year, a super long training camp. It was 5 games, like I said. So that's damn near 6-7 weeks in training camp, right?
And we hitting
every day.
Oh my God, we was hitting, yeah.
We hitting every day. So I'm getting to hit people, I'm getting to show. And then probably around like the 4th game, I was like, man, I think I solidified my spot on the practice squad at least. Like we already got a fullback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know that I'll probably at least solidified in the practice squad. I had to. I know I'm at least that good. And then one day, or like a succession of like 3 or 4 days, and it's probably going to bring some memories back. But there was everybody know Vinny. You know what I'm saying?
what this gonna do? Yeah.
Right. My rookie year, Coach Tomlin was going on and on, like 3 or 4 days about like, you know what Vinny going to do. He was just showing Vinny lighting people up all training camp. Like,
Deke. Vince had a highlight tape of destroying running backs, fullbacks, and tight ends.
Now, mind you, this ain't Vince Williams year 7 and playing middle linebacker. This is Looney Tunes.
He crazy. Vince. He don't care about life. He don't care.
4th year in the league. He don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like, he out here really smashing people, like really taking, like sending them home
in practice, bro. Yeah, you like, bro, you really fired on this dude right here. It's like
actually, Coach Tomlin, that's where he came up saying,
I'd rather say
whoa than sick him.
Talk about it. Vince was killing folks, bro.
Yeah, he was killing people, and like you know, Coach Tomlin, like rightfully so, he was gassing him up. You know, it was like 3-4 days of just gassing him up. Vinny was hot. Yeah. You know, that's what happens.
And we felt great about that too. He was on our side. You know, we appreciate
it. Yeah, because he was a linebacker.
Facts.
You know, he was setting the tone for practice. Like it was actually like quite remarkable what was going down. And it was a full pad day. We had inside run, and I had already seen the script, so I already knew that we had a counter on. And I knew I was going to be in. I knew Vinny was going to be in. I knew that Vinny was
already knew the lineup. That's crazy. Let's go.
Yeah, I already knew. Hey, so I'm like, man, I'm about to smash. I'm about to light him up. Like we ain't doing this no more.
He been plotting on Vinny since lunchtime. That's crazy.
Because I was like, I gotta make a name for myself. You feel me? Like this is Coach Tomlin calling this the big dog. Like nah, like I'm the big dog. You feel me? And we ran that play, man. I had a pretty decent hit on Vinny. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of like the next day in the team meeting room, Coach Tomlin was like, "You know what Vinny gonna do?" Yeah. Kind of showing the slideshows again, but this time he showed him. Yeah, he showed him. You know, the play where me and him had made contact, and man, that kind of like.
That was different.
Like I said, a little bit more inspiration of like you doing the right things, bro. It's like so once that happened, I I was like, yeah, I definitely can be on practice squad, like in the National Football League for sure. And then, like I said, I keep going back to this Hall of Fame, this 5 preseason game. It benefited me because the last preseason game we played Carolina, and I was like, man, I got to do something real crazy to make this team. Like, I have to do something right now to make this team.
Talk your talk, bro. You notice the play that we have never heard. Coach T won't let us not hear this one. So go ahead, drop it on real quick. Go ahead.
So I'm like, man, I have to do something. Like, I don't have any more reps. They tell you when you're a rookie, they tell you when you go into the game in the preseason. Like, you know your amount of time that you play, you know your opportunities. Unless you like, you know, playing out the rest of the game. Obviously, you don't know what's going to happen. But me, I knew that my offense was over in the first half. I knew I was going on special teams in the second half. I just didn't quite know how I was going to make a play to make my name ring bells. And once they told me I was going to be on punt block,
talk about it.
I was like, I got to block a punt. I got to block a punt. I got to. That's the only way I'm going to make this team. That's what they was hyping up the whole time. Like, if you block a punt, national football team, if you don't make this team, you're going to make another team.
I swear.
So I was like, I have to block a punt tonight. It was a night game against Carolina, probably like the third or fourth quarter. I can't remember it exactly, but it was time for a punt. And ironically enough, the dude that I blocked the punt on was somebody that came to Pittsburgh a couple years later. But nevertheless, I was like, I have to block this punt. So punt, they call us to go out there. And at halftime, I was like, man, I literally was talking to myself. I said, Rose, you got to do something crazy, bro. Like, this is your last opportunity. This is the last preseason game. This is the last chance.
Is it? Heck yeah.
They call punt return, man. And I blocked the punt, bro. I just blocked the punt. Like, I can't even – I don't know what happened. I just inside rush, made a little move, blocked the punt.
And look at everybody went crazy.
Yeah, everybody went crazy. And then I was like,
blocked the one. Oh, it's
I went over to the sideline, and Coach Tomlin was there with his hand out. And at that time, I hadn't seen that handshake. But you know what that means? 5 years, playing 5 years there, I definitely realized and seen it happen again. That like that handshake means like, yeah, we good.
Yeah, that's confirmation, like, bro. Yeah.
Welcome to the team. You know what I'm
you're
saying?
You're part of the family now officially. That's what he was saying. So
right. So that next day, it was the final cuts or whatever. You know, I walked in the building. I was scared shitless. I didn't know what was going to happen. And, you know, they was just like, nobody talk to me. So I was like, all right, like, it's kind of weird. Ain't nobody talking to me. I mean, obviously I ain't going home yet, but I wasn't able to relax because, you know, we had some people that was suspended that year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm still not solid on this team. Like, I have to make noise. You know what I mean? I have to make noise so I stay around because we had 2 people suspended that come back. That's 2 roster spots. Mind you, we still have – and they in the backfield, and we still have a fullback on the roster, not including me. So I'm like, it's 2 roster spots that got to come back. We got 2 fullbacks on the roster. Like, I got to make noise. I got to continue to make noise. So my only goal, honestly, was to like make some noise on special teams every opportunity that I could. And probably my rookie season, you know, I ended up probably having a tackle or so every game, man. Like, just stay consistent with that. And kind of just built out a whole, you know, career on just
a little niche. Yeah,
no, seriously, man.
Yeah, like a little niche and just having my own little special little way I floated with that team. You know, them special years of the Killer Bees. Like, you know, everybody was so important to the success. You know, and I just really took responsibility for my role. You know, and my role was exactly what it was. It wasn't nothing special. But it was to make plays and it was to block. And I was like, I'm not about to give it up to nobody else because this is what I've been working for. You know what I mean? So
big facts.
I just really just, you know, I stay humble, I stay prayed up, and that was really it, man. I just really took that opportunity with the full head of steam, dog. No. Can't say nothing else about it, dog.
No, let's go, bro. Let's go, man. So shoot, bro. I'm even thinking to myself, man, just going back, you bringing up the special teams. Man, I remember you smacking the cat Raiders game fresh off a Renegade on kickoff. And we like, bro, big time play, turnover, like electric. But then at the same time, man, I'm thinking of you blocking for L Bell. And I'm like, bro, we watching some of these crazy runs, and it's like, you the dude making that lead block, man. But if you could just talk about what it was like actually blocking for L Bell, because we know his style was very different than D'Angelo Williams or even a Fitzgerald Toussaint, right? But what was it like blocking for him, that style of running, man, and how, did that impact your job?
Well, I was fortunate enough to block for D Will,
Shout
L
out to D-Lo,
Bell,
baby. Yes, go.
James. You know what I'm saying? I had 1,000-yard backs. Every one of
Shout
my
out to
backs
James
went for
Conner too,
1,000
man.
yards.
Heck yeah, bro.
Every one of my backs had 1,000 yards. Every one of my backs went to Pro Bowl. You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
you
I
said
don't
that with
know
pride too. I heard you on that too, bro.
No,
I heard you.
I'm
Just know I
I'm
heard
just
you.
keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Every one of my backs. Shoot, a couple of my backs was leading the league in rushing. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to our offensive line. That was also amazing during the Killer B time.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to show love to everybody. We had an O-line that was magical. And you put me back there, and you put the guys with the holding the rock.
A movie.
You know what I'm saying? We running for 200-300 yards.
A movie,
We're gonna
bro.
do that.
But
L Bell, man,
let's get it.
Yeah. That just came back around. That whole highlights of all that. Playing Buffalo, but L Bell, man, he was special, man. He was special. He had an innate ability to be able to make everybody play at his speed, which really helped me out because it was, one thing about it, two things for sure. He definitely ran a couple different styles. Well, shotgun and then two back was a couple different L Bells, right? Because he was a bigger back, so he could drop the shoulder on you too in that power, right? So, the patience that he shown when he had the ball and be able to slow the defenders down to make them second guess themselves and not stay home for them jobs was what made it so successful. Like if the linebackers would stay disciplined, it probably would have been less of a challenge to get him on the ground.
Yeah.
So blocking for him, having people sitting around looking and seeing where he going, and then me just coming full speed and being able to just get my block. That's how that worked. I usually caught them looking for him, and I'm looking for them.
And you teed off on folk over there,
right?
Yeah,
right. So they too worried about the dead leg and the hezzy and the patient bouncing.
He got all that in the repertoire. Heck
the bouncing after he kept bouncing behind the O-line. They like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Then the fullback is right there, right? So he made the job easier for everyone, honestly. And, it was just cool just being able to just, he was in shape, you know what I mean? Never came out the game. He had hands. He had the jukes. He had the power. For a while, he was definitely the best back in the league in my eyes.
Big
the
facts.
When I said it.
Big facts. I want you on that too. Absolutely.
You think he's legit about wanting to come back?
Man.
Did you see it? Have you seen the Snapchat stories and stuff?
Yeah. L Bell, my boy, man.
Shout out to L Bell, man. Shout out to L Bell.
He's from Columbus too.
Heck
You know what I'm saying? He's from Columbus too, man. So me and L Bell locked in forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a good idea for him to go back out there. But if he feel like he can do it, bro, shoot. I ain't mad at him.
Oh, I thought she was about to say you pulling up too. But say we got it. We need a fullback. We said we need the OG fullback. Like I seen you, bro. I seen your beach picture. You was with the rainfall. I was like, bro, you in shape, bro. Like you could go block the power right now, bro. Yeah.
I got about 2 powers, two powers, and 2 flats, 2 flats. And like maybe 2 kickoffs.
Okay.
Bro,
you said you got 2 kickoffs in you? Oh, you still a psycho, bro. You still a real life psycho. You a real life psycho, bro. Yeah.
Nah, Most. Listen to me. 2 kickoffs. Oh. Now I ain't saying I'm making 2 tackles. I'm saying 2 kickoffs and 1 tackle. I'm definitely gonna get 1 tackle. I'm definitely gonna do that. But I just ain't really got that. Bro, doing a lot of the mental health stuff, man. Doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
Deep work on myself and why I even played football and stuff like that, bro. Honestly, man, being away from the game has took away like some of that OG mentality of like aggression in football and fullback and ISO.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be in a different
I
mentality
know.
to
Big
be
facts,
able
bro.
to do those type of things. Now, like I said previously, L. Bell, he made people play at his speed.
Mm-hmm.
That was a unique trait. Now, can he do that now? It's 5 years removed. I don't know. Maybe he
Yeah.
did it once. I don't know, but I wouldn't put. I ain't gonna
That's
never
tough.
shoot
Yeah, I'm
nobody's
with you.
dream down.
Yeah.
But if he could do it how he did it, maybe. But I think the game has changed. I think the game has changed even in the 5 years, the 2, 3 years that I've been gone, a couple years even. I think
Yeah.
the game is honestly just changing. So if he want to do that, shout out to him. I'll support him,
Nah,
of
respect.
course. But I can't go back out there.
Nah, respect on that. Hey, look, I was just shocked. Like I said, of all my homies that we talked with, I'm like, bro, you the first one that said you still got some special teams plays in you. That was the first thing that I threw away from my repertoire. I said, I have nothing left for that part of my life anymore. Like, I can't go back out on another kickoff, bro.
You gotta remember, bro. That
Oh,
was the only place I got to shine,
I
bro.
know,
That
but
was
that's like the front line, bro. That's the danger zone. That's bro. People don't come
man.
home from kickoff. You know that? Yeah, that's different, man.
Hey, it ain't gonna be. You gotta be willing to go to sleep to put somebody to sleep, bro. You know how that go.
Swear, bro.
You know,
Swear.
I ain't gonna go out there and hurt myself, but I'm definitely gonna protect
Hey, look,
myself.
we ain't blinking on nothing. I'm telling you now. All right,
No, we
we gonna
definitely
figure it
not.
out afterwards. We ain't gonna blink. I tell you that.
I'm always gonna have that dog in me.
No, big
Now
facts.
that aggression, that want, and that urge to like
Yeah,
really want to put my face on somebody
yeah.
and just really,
Try to see.
run
Can I
full
close
speed
your
into somebody.
eyes? Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, nah, like that's not in me no more, man.
Yeah.
Like that was playing with a chip on my shoulder. And
Yeah.
I'm thankful I had that, but I've done a lot of work to really figure out, why I was even like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Nah, respect on that, man. And big time kudos to you as well, man, for finding that post football too, man. We know how that journey goes, bro. So absolutely
Yeah,
salute you,
man.
man.
And
Absolutely.
shout out to all the dudes who might be struggling,
Nah, seriously, bro. It's real.
and not saying nothing to nobody. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If you listening, feel free to hit me up.
Yeah. You ain't by yourself, baby. You definitely not by yourself, man. Now, back in 2017, baby, you did get a chance to go ahead and get that official Pro Bowl nod. And shout out to Deke. Deke put emphasis on this before we introed you. He was like, he actually got a legitimate Pro Bowl, not the one where you like 10 alternates. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, he declined.
They're
He's
just
sick.
giving them
He
away
lost
now.
his
It's
flight. All right,
ridiculous.
how you get the Pro Bowl?
Yeah,
You a
nah,
legit Pro Bowl with yours, man.
You
So
deserved it.
talk about that experience for you, man.
well, I was second behind Devlin.
Hey,
They went to the
you
Super
said
Bowl.
second and not the 10th one. That's
Yeah, no,
legitimate. Heck yeah, heck yeah.
and unfortunately at the time, I was super excited and happy, but I really didn't give myself much grace, if I'm being
Mm,
honest, because I did want to be the first. I did want to be the best.
yep.
So I
Respect.
was excited, and I was watching the game like, if New England win, I'm going to the Pro Bowl. If New England lose, I'm not going to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
So for me, I was excited, but I wish at that moment in time I would have gave myself more grace and
Mm,
been able to enjoy it more. Nevertheless, I was
yeah.
still happy and I still felt like I deserved, but I did not like the fact that I was waiting to watch the game for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Oh no, 100%, bro. Absolutely.
And the Pro Bowl ended up being one of the best things that ever happened to me, man. Like I'm sitting in my office now, just looking at the pictures and the cleats and stuff, man. It was an opportunity for my granddads to come together and
I respect
you
on that,
know,
bro.
just be into like they really did a really, really, really amazing job with that part of the NFL, like the Pro Bowl thing. That was one of the best things that I've ever experienced. Just being around, all these players, these idols, and then their families and everybody's family just getting along. And it's not like a competitive thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
competitive, but
Right,
it's
right.
like a family thing. And
We ain't looking at each
I
other
was
like
just
food. Yeah. I know exactly
yeah,
what you
no,
mean. Yeah.
everybody's just on ice, bro. And I was just really like blessed and fortunate enough to be able to participate in that and expose my family to that. And that year, man, that year was magical, man. Like I said, sometimes guys just get hot
Yeah.
and guys just make plays and plays and plays, and it just doesn't matter. It just falls in their favor. And on top of all of that, you stay healthy enough to make it through the season to go to the Pro Bowl. So, you know, I'm just truly just blessed and highly favored to be able to do that, man. And you know, I'll never exchange that for anyone. And you know, just being there with all the teammates that year, like it was a beautiful thing, bro. It was really a beautiful thing, man. It was a great opportunity. I never would have thought that like I would have that on my, you know, my resume of like, yeah, Pro Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Pro Bowl football player, like basically all-star, you know, like
Not basically. You are. You know how we were. Say, bro, Nix is a
yeah,
Pro Bowl, bro. That's a Pro Bowler, man. Put some
yeah,
respect on his name, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, so it's beautiful, bro. And I'm like, I wouldn't exchange that for the world, man. I wouldn't change it for the world.
All right, I gotta ask this one.
What's up with it?
How often do you think about that fake punt 4th down celebration against the Saints?
Man,
I
I
thought you
usually
had
get
it, bro.
reminded.
I
I
thought you had
usually
it,
get
bro.
reminded. I usually get reminded on Twitter by some random dude once or twice a
Yeah.
year. But you know, we had a bunch of idiots on our team.
We just having fun, bro. Chill.
Like, bro, our special teams unit, like, we was a bunch of guys who really didn't have like starting roles. You know what I mean? Like, we was just
Hey,
guys
you a
loved each
starter
other.
on teams, bro. Stop playing,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm saying, like, I'm talking about us, Mo.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the band. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like we gotta be real. Like, bro, we sitting waiting for special teams. We not going and practice doing offense, defense.
Yeah.
We sitting there waiting for a punt return, and our practice is over. Now, when you talk about running fakes and stuff, mind you, bro, when you running a fake, you working it all week. Everybody knows it's coming. Everybody knows what time it is, and we practiced that joint all week. We practiced that joint all week, man. We knew it was time to go. And when that joint got called, man, the defender did everything we thought he was going to do until the last second. And, man, I thought I had it, but it didn't help, man, when Danger screaming in my ear.
Hey,
like,
yo, you done threw the Danger under the butt. Oh, that's
yeah,
crazy.
he like, you got it. You got it. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at on the field.
Yeah, because if you look at the play, all the Saints dudes are celebrating that you didn't get it.
You went into
all I hear is people celebrating, bro. I'm like, people celebrating, Danger screaming, you got it.
Danger,
I'm like, it's time for me to show out. We in the dome. TV on me. Yo, it's time for show. I'm finna get some camera time. You feel me? And it was like short.
Boy.
I said, I'm the biggest asshole. And then I seen like that. I think that was like the same time that J. Cole had the one song about some people make memes and some people make millions. So I was like, all right, at least we all on the same page here. Like, at least it ain't going down like that. But you know, bro, when you try to show out and you try to show your ass, man, stuff like that's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? It's humbling. That's how you get humble, you know?
Hey, like you said, you live and you learn. You come with the territory, man. And
yeah,
bro, shout
out
to
nobody,
Danger,
nobody's ever pressed me about that in real life. You know, I don't even know if people even remember that, but I definitely remember feeling like
it's kind of iconic.
Asshole.
No, honestly, bro, it was one of the moments like we all kind of remember where we were at. You know me, I was injured. I'm out in AZ.
Right,
I'm watching the game. You know I'm dumb hype. I'm like, this my guys. You feel me? So of course I'm with you celebrating. I'm injured, but I'm celebrating with you until I see it ain't the first. I'm like, oh, bro, this bad. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, that looks crazy.
Was anything said to you as you went to the sideline?
Nah, because I think I was just the one who looked the worst, but everybody
was celebrating, bro. There was a lot of people out there
bro.
dancing, bro.
Everybody was celebrating.
Yeah.
And most people wasn't on camera with it. Like, but everybody was like, quick little seconds before we found out it wasn't over, people was like hype. I ain't gonna lie to you. People was hype. But, you know, I'll take that, bro. I'll take that, man. Everybody got it, you know, NFL moment, man. That's one of mine. And, you know, hey, it is what it is, you know?
No, respect on that, bro. Respect, man. We got a couple more questions, too, man. And, dude, this interview's been fire, man. The people are loving you as well, man. But, did want to ask, man, you brought up a little bit of your time playing in the Killer B era. You know, we talking Big Ben, L. Bell, Pouncey. I mean, just talk about what that was like, though. In all seriousness, man, for you. I said Pounce. I meant Antonio Brown. Excuse me on that one. But just talk a little bit about that Killer B era, man, and what
But
it meant for you.
Pounce
You know,
was a big thing
oh,
during
that's the
that
goons,
too.
bro. He the goons. That's why I had to bring him up. My brother's the goons up front. The goons and the Killer Bees was hand in hand, hand in hand.
Bro, I think about my career. I think about my 5 years. I think about being a Pittsburgh Steeler from 2014 to 2019, having Coach Tomlin, sitting by dudes like you every single day. You know what I'm saying? Every single day, and just learning. And I was a young player, bro. I was just learning so much.
Hey, look, you was young, but you looked old. You looked like you
right.
been in the league for a while. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, because I had been humbled, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a substitute teacher. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to Pittsburgh, when I got around a winning,
bro. Yeah.
I got around a winning mentality, bro. It was new to me. You know what I'm saying? We didn't win at camp. We had 1 year, but our coach left and we didn't win ever again. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, when I see James on the elliptical for an hour before practice, or I see Pouncey getting worked on for an hour before practice, or I see Heath Miller doing his thing,
got them
or AB doing, I'm like, I'm not doing enough to be great. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like for those years of the Killer B era, when AB was the best in the league, and Ben was Big Ben, and L. Bell was doing what he was doing, I feel like I had to take advantage of every opportunity to be the best football player I could be, because I just knew I took the approach that this football shit will not last forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already been home. I got my first check. It was $14,000, but I was getting $500 every 2 weeks as a substitute teacher.
Boy,
so when I got that check, I was,
you
know what I'm saying? When I got that first check, I'll never forget it. I opened it in front of Will Gay.
Shout out to Ducey, bro. Shout out to Ducey.
Another super vet. You know what I'm saying? Another super vet with a lot of experience. And he was like, yo, you ain't never going to go back to teaching, huh? I said, hell no, bro.
It's a wrap.
You feel me? Like, absolutely not. I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity because this is my job. And being there for that and seeing that, it really was able, like I said, bro, I was able to really be like, yeah, I'm like, even though I'm a role player, I'm going to play my role and I'm going to be the best role player on the team. And you ask, anybody, like, I never tried to do anything more than I wasn't. You know what I mean? I never tried to do, I always there for my teammates. I just did what I could do. You know what I mean? And that was special, just seeing all those great players just do great things and just understanding all their different stories and just seeing how they work. It was just amazing to be a part of that. And like, I wouldn't trade those 5 years on those team, like that team with nowhere else, man.
Bro,
nowhere
let's
else.
Go. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I got released and everything and how all that went down, it didn't make a difference to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, God had already had something planned for me.
Yeah.
He had already put me through everything I was supposed to go through. So, in regards to football, you know what I mean? So, it really wasn't much. But just a blessing, like an opportunity to just see all them great. Like, come on, bro. AB was the best receiver in the league for like 5 years straight.
Bro, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? We had the best O-line.
Yeah.
We had the best O-line for like 5 years straight. Boswell didn't miss a kick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, we seen the Wizard of Oz. We seen the movie start. We was like, bro, this is crazy. Yeah.
And I'm on this team. Come on, man. All I'm doing is running down on kickoff. Let me just be the best.
Let me just,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I approached it with the Killer Bees. Like, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, let me just and Coach Tomlin used to come up to me every day, bro. Every day and tell me justify my existence.
Hey, I remember saying to you, hey, fullbacks attract a lot of attention. Make it worthwhile. Fullbacks attract a lot of attention. I'm like,
Mose,
yo, all right.
I can't lie to you, Mose. I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say 3 years.
Yeah.
But maybe 4 years. But I'm gonna say 3. For 3 years, Coach Tomlin came up to me every day and told me to justify my existence.
Yeah.
Whether I was around people or it was me and him, just as he talked to me about changing me to football fullback, it was just me and him. It didn't matter. Anytime he seen me, one of the first things he was telling me is justify my existence. For like, I'm gonna say 3 years, but I
It's
wouldn't be
real though.
surprised if it was 4. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
No.
that's every day.
And think
So that's
about it,
just the
bro.
type of mentality that I
Mm-hmm.
was being groomed. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I was being groomed in that way. So for me, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, this is my job.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? This is high pressure. This is high tense situation. I'm on the Killer Bees. We got real legends. We got Hall of Famers on this team. You know what I mean? So it's time to show out.
Bro. I love that, man. And honestly, man, when we talking that Coach Tomlin talk, man, that is one of the things that we always say, man. And anytime we have, with the current guys or former guys come on and talk about him, they always talk about his ability to motivate, his ability to kind of, find that thing that makes you tick, that makes you go. And
Yeah.
man, I
Yeah.
just wanted to open up the door for you, man, to also, man, talk about your relationship with Coach Tomlin, man. What was that dynamic like? You've obviously, talked a little bit about the switching of positions and stuff, but just, man, where were y'all let during this process, man? How close did y'all get and everything, man?
Man, one of the things that, I really appreciated about Coach Tomlin was, like you said, his ability to touch each player different.
Mm-hmm.
And the ability for each player to see that each player was getting touched different. You know what I mean?
No, facts,
Like
bro. Mm-hmm.
like like how he would talk to you and turn you up versus how he would talk to me and turn me up, and then how he would talk to
Yeah.
the team and turn
Mm-hmm.
the team up. And like I said, bro, I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna keep going back to it because it was important to me. But for 3 years, maybe 4, every single day that man came up to me and told me to justify my existence. Now, you take it out as you want, but
Right.
me being a fullback,
Right.
I took it like,
You know exactly what he's
damn,
telling you.
I got to show out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I didn't really realize how much of an impact I had until, like I said, those Coach Tomlin and the way he started talking to me and the way he started calling on me in times of need.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember what game it was, but I think we was down or something, and we just really wasn't playing good as a team. And at halftime, he was pissed, and we going out to halftime, and you know, one thing that I'll never forget is Coach Tomlin just. There were several times where he would look at you and he'd be like, I need you right
Yeah,
now.
you
You
know
know what
that
I'm
look.
saying?
You know the look. Yeah,
You know that
absolutely.
look.
Mm-hmm.
And one specific time, I can't remember the game. It slipped my mind right now, but it let me know that I was one of his guys when he's like, "Come on, Rosie, like we need you right now. Like we need you to make a play for
Make
us.
them
Like
play. Give
yelling
me a
it,
team
like
playing
make it
something.
like
Yeah, heck
like
yeah.
not AB, not Boswell,
Real
not
specific.
James, not L Bell, like Rosie. You feel me? Like we need you. Like, and I took pride in turning up the stadium, turning up the team, and making moments. That's what I did. I played for moments.
Yeah.
So for him to tell me that and to know the type of energy that I'm gonna bring and the type of trash that I'm gonna talk, it was like, it let me know, like, and obviously, he got his guys and stuff like that. And I feel like, truthfully, I was definitely one of his guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when, little small little business things, like you may be hurt, may need to go on IR and stuff. He never did that with me.
He taking care of you. Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He used to take care of me. You
The
feel me?
business side of it, he looked out 100%. I know exactly what
Yeah,
you're
he
talking
used to,
about. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he used to take care of me, and like it wasn't like he had to do anything dramatic or extra, but like he let me know, like, bro, you good. Like when I broke my foot, he's like, no, I want you to travel with us because I want you to see what this playoff experience is
Mm-hmm.
like. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff
That's
like
real,
that. Like, all
bro.
right,
And every
you
coach
know
do
what I
that,
mean?
man. Yeah.
Like it's just like just little stuff like that, man. I'm forever indebted, man. I wish, I always watch all the interviews and hope one day he talk about me and my story, but
Yeah.
he don't never have to. You know what I mean? Like
No,
he don't never
respect,
have
bro.
to be the coach that I know him as. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I just know that I was one of his guys. I know that like the way he talked to me and like he was able to touch me and make me like feel like important. Just even though I was a fullback and I know I was important, but like he didn't shy away from that, but he also kept it like very like, hey, make it a reason why you're here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm counting on you to justify your existence is how I took it. Like I'm fighting for you, make sure you justify why you're here.
And to give a little context too, man, just during that time frame, man, we're talking 2014 through 2017, 2018. Man, the fullback position league wide was becoming obsolete. Teams didn't put
Yeah,
fullbacks out there as a defense. We blitz fullbacks. Wherever the fullback is,
yeah,
we come in there because we know that's where all the action is, and not every
yep,
fullback can get them dudes up off of them. But when
yep.
we see you literally, man, week in and week out doing the things you was doing, that's the part where it's like, all right, that's what you want to see as a fullback, man. That's why you can play him as much as he plays, and then obviously the special team stuff too, man. But
Hmm.
just giving the listeners a little bit more of that context behind it, man. Um,
Yeah, no, I mean, and we was playing tough football, bro.
oh
We
no,
was
big
playing the
facts.
big, like
Yeah.
people forget, the new Bengals was definitely a fire squad. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? But the old Bengals,
Mm-hmm.
like that was war.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh, 2014,
Bro, people going to
2019,
sleep.
Pittsburgh
It's blood
versus
everywhere. You know what it
Cincinnati
is,
was
man.
like
Yeah.
it was bad. It was bad business, bro. Like you'd be
Mm-hmm.
like your head would be hurting the next
I
day.
swear.
Like everybody,
You be like, yo,
you
I
know that
just got
it's
to go
going to be a
rumble.
tough
Yeah.
game.
Mm-hmm.
So, like just to add a little bit more context, but Coach T, like they call him the leader of men and all that stuff like that. But man, I don't know what you want to call him, but I know he got a specific way of touching people. You feel me? So like whether that be being a man and being talked to like a man or just learning lessons from a coach, hey, I wouldn't have traded it for nobody else, man.
Nah, love that, man. Love that. Well, like I said, I got a couple left over here, man. But
Yeah, I got
oh,
nothing but
I
time,
ain't know where
man.
you was at. What I was say, yeah, I ain't trying to hold
Come
you up.
on,
Hey, look,
man.
look, I know you got the
Nah,
next PJ. Where you flying to next, man? You on somebody's
come
island.
on, man.
I know it's too cold for you to
Nah.
just be chilling. You ain't just.
I
I
don't
know how
know,
you
man. I
do.
got a couple things. I got a couple things in the tank right now. I'm trying to get going, pop out. You know how I do. So,
Hey, look,
we
the
just staying low until it's time. Just
the
like everything else, bro. Like
the Rosie
I'm a
pull
super
up.
humble guy.
It's the
You know
chef.
what I
You
mean?
got the cameraman, and you got his personal security. I'll be like, bro, I will be like you when I grow up, man. Stop playing.
Man, I was just just young boy from Columbus, man.
Hey,
That's
love it,
it.
baby. Love it, man. But if you could though, man, throughout your career, man, you made a ton of plays, man. Whether we're talking special teams, but also, man, being on the offensive side of the field, man, where there's big blocks, you touch paint multiple times as well, man. But what would you say was your favorite play from your career, though?
My favorite play from my career, just
Yeah,
one play.
yeah. What you got for me, man? You got that play? You know that play?
The one play from my career. If I had to say one play that I'll never forget, or the one play is my favorite play.
Give me both then. All right, I'm just some
The one,
random cat. I'm
the
like,
one,
bro, I'm the biggest Rosie fan. Rosie, tell me, man, what's the play that I need to know, Rosie? What's the play I need to know about you, Rosie? What's the one where they like, bro, that was the one. All right, like what would
you
you say
gotta.
that one is,
I
man?
gotta. I can't front and not act like when I blocked that punt in preseason that wasn't the
Talk
play.
about it. Okay, okay.
I can't play myself and say that it wasn't a lot riding on that play, and for me
Yeah.
to come through at that moment was special, and I proved myself a lot of things that play. But you know, I mean, I'll never forget touching paint, bro. Like
Oh, you touched that
I,
paint, bro.
I don't care what nobody say, man. I
Hey,
tell people
nothing
all the
like it.
time. I tell people all the time, man. These receivers and stuff, no shade to nobody on any team, nowhere. I never do that. But if I scored every week, every single week, multiple times a week, all right, all right,
All right, it's a wrap.
all right. Don't let me score 2, 3 times, catch 200. You know what I'm saying? I,
This is different, bro.
touching paint is different,
It's
bro. You
different.
you you make 100,000 people scream.
It's different.
You know what I mean? Like that do something to you. And I only scored twice. You feel me? And I feel like the
Say
man.
it do
So
something to
like
me.
I couldn't imagine like being like somebody who 16, 17 touchdowns a year,
Yeah.
or I'm like that. So I had to say either my block punt in preseason to make the team, or the um just that whole Ravens game.
Bro,
That
you was going
18, that
crazy.
17 year,
Yeah.
that when I scored and then I had to punt the kickoff,
Mm-hmm.
like that whole game, I was just on one, and I honestly think, man, I was really playing for Shea that game, and I just felt like unstoppable that game. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like,
respect, bro. I remember when you hit my man's. He pulled up that shirt, showed that 5-0. We said, "Oh yeah, we on." You know what the day is. You know what we
yeah,
on today, man.
yeah,
Big facts,
that
bro.
was
Shout out to
tough.
our
I was
brother right
like,
there,
yeah.
man.
I was like, I did some hard shit.
Bro. You set the tone. Think I was the opener, bro. You pulled up that shirt. We was like, okay, we killing people tonight. He's getting a t-shirt tonight. I don't care what has to happen. He's gonna get this t-shirt tonight, bro. Yeah, it was real, man. That was real.
Yep.
I
Yep.
like
So
that.
that's probably my two plays right there, man.
All right.
That first touchdown when I made that catch. I don't even know what that
You
was
low
about.
key
But like I said,
yeah. It looked like you had hands too, bro. I salute you.
mother, you know I got hands.
They
Man.
are.
You know I've been had hands.
The way you talk about it, it just sounds like your hands is like handsy. Yes, I'm just like, oh, you got hands. I respect your hands.
I was
respect
on
your hands.
hands team.
Oh my gosh.
You know that.
Listen,
right
bro. Listen. Deke.
You know that, right?
Deke,
in the
there
front.
are multiple levels to hands team. I was on hands team as well, Deke. Okay, you heard him say he was on the front line. Ask him what the front line job is versus the back line on hands team.
Catch the rock. Catch the rock off the bounce.
Deke, ask him what the front line's job is on hands team.
What was Danny Smith saying it was?
Deke, let me tell you, like you know the dude.
I'm with
You know
Rosie.
the dude
though.
in the front line, directly caddy corner, directly caddy corner to the kicker.
Yeah.
Like at 10 yards, this is where the ball is going. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at.
Yeah, there's gonna be action.
I had to make sure the ball didn't get past me first, and then my job was to block. You know what I'm saying?
So I got you. So first job was make sure it got past him, but then it was the block for the dudes that could catch behind us. That's what like the receivers and the running back.
If it got to that point, you know what I'm saying? If it got to that point,
one front liner to another front liner on hands team. Did you ever actually want the ball to go to you, or did you always want it to go over, bro?
Never.
Okay, because
right beside me.
I was like, I never wanted to
go
go
right behind me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go smack somebody. Just put it over my head, please. Don't put that ball on me, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
I used to hate that part of the game. I was like, man, what do you mean they about to kick an onside kick? That don't even make sense, right?
I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, there's really no upside for you. No one's gonna remember you catching it.
No,
but
they remember you.
Nah, they only gonna remember. Remember you.
We
that dude for the Packers.
We seen a dude get fired behind that,
dude for
man.
the Packers way back 2015.
Man,
you get fired behind that, bro.
My man, he was going through it too, like fans and stuff. Like they was going crazy on him.
Bro, they put you on that handstand. You like, bro, why you do that to me? Like, you don't like me today, huh? Respect, bro.
That's
Respect.
crazy. The hands team. But I was there though. It's love.
No, I like it, man. All right, well, the last one I got for you, baby. Talk about that moment for you, man. We say it's the welcome to the NFL moment, right? Where, hey, man, it's officially done hit us, man. We here, whether it was something positive that happened, or like how it is for a lot of us, typically something negative. It's like, hey, bro, he done me dirty. Yeah, this the NFL. We ain't, playing collegiately or in high school no more. But for you, man, what would you say was your welcome to the NFL moment?
My welcome to the NFL moment was in San Diego. The game Mike Vick was playing.
Oh yeah, Monday night. Yeah.
Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm. The L.
Walk-off. Long travel. You know what I'm saying? We in San Diego. We got a couple hours. To ourselves.
A little free time.
You feel me? A little free time. San Diego. It's cool. We fire. We got Mike Vick starting tonight.
Yeah.
Man, we go out there and run the same counterplay twice, back to back. Now the other side, it's Melvin Ingram.
Yeah.
San Diego,
yeah.
Melvin Ingram.
I'm about to say that's young Melvin too. Yeah.
Man, we run the counter. De Castro picked him up the first time. We run the same play again. And I don't know, De Castro hardly ever missed no blocks. I'm not saying he missed a block or anything. Somehow I ended up on Melvin Ingram this time.
We don't know how, but somehow it happened. All right.
He played a little different. All I seen was him just same size, same shoulder.
Same foot, same shoulder, more power. It's undefeated, bro. You know that.
Like, as I'm running towards him, I'm like, man, he's already in same foot, same shoulder, and I just got out of the stance. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna be. And then I don't know. I don't really remember much after that. I just remember like being on my back, and I was like, damn, like how did I even get down here? And you go back to the sideline. This is the
Yeah,
rookie
it's
moment.
real. It's real.
I'm trying to like ask questions to people like, hey, anybody know like who that dude? Like, man, he kind of strong, ain't he? Man, we got to the meeting room the next day. Coach Tomlin don't leave nothing
Oh no, he put
unpacked.
on the big board. You know that. Come on.
And he even said it. He was like, "Well, this." He was like, he showed Ingram smashing, just completely same shoulder, same. Just I fell straight on my back. Coach Tom was like, "Welcome to the league, Rosie." And I was like, at that point in time, that was the hardest I had got hit ever. I got hit so hard, I didn't even feel it. I just was on my back.
Bro say, yo, did y'all see what happened? Y'all seen that dude that hit me, man? He kind of
No,
strong, bro. That's a real one,
I
bro.
wasn't trying to draw no attention to myself. I was just trying to see if anybody else was feeling what I was, what I had experienced. And I was like, I don't know, because it ain't supposed to be like
the
that.
one with no gloves. Y'all see him? Did he hit you, bro? What did he feel like to you, bro?
Come on, man. He had his fingers taped.
Hey, he don't care, bro. His fingers taped, he don't care, bro. He's just out here, no gloves. I'm like, yo, you're a psycho.
Yeah, the finger tape. I ain't gonna lie. I always watched out for the guys who had their finger taped.
Yeah.
And me, I know I had to watch out for those guys because my fingers was taped under my glove.
Mm-hmm.
So
all right. If you know, you
so
know. If you
I
know, you know.
I know what kind of nut he was.
No, facts, bro. Love that right there, bro. Love that, man. But shoot, bro. This was an absolute vibe, man. Like I said, the people definitely love you on this interview, man. And like I said, man, we definitely appreciate you taking some time out, like I said, to hop on with us, man. But that's all we have for you, bro, man. We wish you nothing but the best going forward, man. And like I said, we have to do this again, man.
Man, I got nothing but love for y'all, man. I love what y'all doing. Most my brother forever.
Hey, you
man.
already know we locked in, baby.
Definitely glad we got to share the grass, man. Share the table together, man. So it's always love, bro. Anytime you need me, man, I'm here, brother.
Nah, you already know it's same way, babe. Same way. Appreciate you again, man.
All right, bro.
All right,
peace, bro.